Yo, what's happening guys? DDB89 here, back again with some more Dragon Ball Legends news, tips and information. And today we're going to talk about the dreaded Ginyu Force overhaul. Now, we've had this event out before where we was able to collect a extreme Krillin, but this time they're overhauling it so we can Zenkai awaken this Krillin. Now, this Krillin was a beast when he first came out, even for an extreme unit. I believe it came hand in hand with a Gohan extreme unit, and yeah, they were quite beastly units. They were like the first of their kind, the Namek Saga ones, and that's when the extreme units started to make a decent appearance into the game. Of course, the three extreme units that came out, but of course they've died down as they've started to Zenkai awaken most of the extreme units now. Now, when I first see this banner, I honestly thought it was going to be the Ginyu Force, because about a year ago, maybe a bit more, they brought out, of course, the Ginyu Force Extreme units, and they were tanks, they were beastly, they were great synergy for the team, and yeah, pretty much you had to collect medals to get the respective Ginyu Force member, and I thought that was a great little thing to do for the game. But of course that died out over time with, of course, Zenkai awakening these units, so they've decided to overhaul this so we can get Krillin Zenkai awakened. But I believe in the next few weeks and or months we will probably see the return of the Ginyu Force and getting those medals to get our respective Ginyu Force members extreme or Zenkai awakened in the future. But first of all guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and make sure you're known in the comments. And if you want to go that little bit further and join the member squad, now that is the Beer Fam, we have made a recent membership available for you lot. Make sure you check out the perks and let me know in the comments if you feel there's anything else that should be added to the perk list. I'll try my best to get that in there, but make it within reason. So yeah, if you feel you want to help out the channel, make sure you do join the members. I do appreciate it. There are, like I said, check out the perks. They will try to get better as we go along and as we communicate with each other. But without further ado, we're going to crack on with this. So it says, review from the original series, the dreaded Ginyu Force overhaul. And then of course we have the banner there itself. Now, like I said, I first see it, I thought we was going to get the Ginyu Force, but then they secretly, sneakily put that Krillin in the corner, and of course says, aim to Zenkai awaken Krillin. It says, relive the race to gather the Dragon Balls on planet Namek in the story. The dreaded Ginyu Force has been updated as a permanent event, guys. It's going to be a permanent event, so you do not have to rush and put all your eggs in one basket. It is going to be here for the foreseeable future, so do not stress if you haven't, of course, 7-starred him and or Zenkai'd him to his fullest ability. Do not rush unless you really need to use him in your team. Now it says, get even more immersed in the original story from this map type overhaul. So like normal, they're going to be making a map type overhaul, so you go along in the line, finish it on easy, then you're going to go to hard, and then it's going to branch off, and you're going to have certain ones where you can, of course, the free, you get your daily, you get your, of course, Zenkai buff Krillin, yeah, Zenkai buff Krillin, I was going to say Gohan for some reason, and then of course you'll get your I think it's your Z powers and your Z awakenings for him as well. So make sure you are completing those and 7-starring all of your challenges to make it easier, so you can skip them and make it a lot easier for you to get him. It's going to cost quite a bit of skip tickets and energy tickets, but make sure you are stacked up on those ones. It also says you'll be able to get the newly updated first time and mission rewards once again. So if you've completed this event in the past, do not worry guys, the overhaul erases all of that, and we can recollect the chronos, the medals, the equipment, the souls, everything that is available. It'll be for us there. And plus the Zenkai awaken the Krillin from you can get from this event, so you can Zenkai awaken him as well, which once again, if he's anything like the first time he came round in his normal form, he's going to be a beast, so don't worry about that. The main thing we want to learn guys is the start date, and that is the 17th of March. So this recording is a few days before, so I'm going to post it out on the day before. So as of tomorrow, this will be out. As of tomorrow, this will be available for you. So as of the maintenance, but of course this video is pre-recorded. So yeah, the 17th. So depending on where you are in the world, 17th it will be available for you lot. And make sure you do check out your maintenance schedules, because it may change depending on where you are in the world. So it says how to play. We already know how to play this one, but we'll go for it. You can get Z powers for the first time rewards for certain battles and missions as you go along. You need to gather 100 Z powers to get the character at least once, and he will be 0-star, but he will be there for you And yeah, you just need to get him at least once before you can actually Zenkai him. Sorry, not you need to get him once, you need to get him to at least 7 stars before you can Zenkai him. So 100 to get 1 copy of him, and then you go further along to, of course, 7-star him, then you'll be able to Zenkai him. So make sure you do have your Krillin 7-star for the Zenkai. So it says you will need to clear normal stages to unlock the hard stages, like I said before, and get the awakened Z power as a reward to certain battles and missions as hard stages. In the hard stages, sorry. Once you reach the 7-star, so once you get to the limit, you'll be able to, of course, awaken Z power him and aim for your max character out for the awakening. So like I said, you want to get him to at least 7 stars before you can actually at least get him to 1 Zenkai, and then from there it'll be just go tit for tat. You want to, of course, 14-star this character and Zenkai 7 him to get the maximum potential out of this unit. There is also a Zenkai title available for this unit as well, and it is, of course, called custom made built suit, meaning pretty much they've given the custom made built suit, but they just gave them the hand-me-downs like Vegeta says in, of course, the manga / anime. And then you've got the strategy tips. So awakening battles, get your hands on the Z power, awakening Z powers, replay the stage to aim to get more. So pretty much what you want to do is do your daily bonus battle, which will be once a day, but it's going to give you about 100, I believe, 100, maybe 100 to 500 awakening Z powers for him daily. And then, of course, you can just go on to it and do a skip. Make sure you, like I said before, you do 7-star your challenges, because it makes it easy to skip and you don't have to constantly keep on battling them. It doesn't matter if you lose your daily battle. I don't know how you would lose it, but if you do manage to lose your daily battle, it will not go away until you complete it. So do not worry about that one, guys. And make sure you are getting, like I said, 7-star on all your challenges and getting everything available. Make sure you check out your missions as well, because there'll be certain things in there for you to collect even more Awakening Z powers to Zenkai him as well. So make sure you are doing that. There are even more titles available. So Ginyu Force Assemble, that came along with the old one, but of course you'll be able to making sure you complete chapters 1 to 4 on the extreme battles. These will give you more equipment chances of dropping as the battle gets further along. So the extreme battles, so after you clear stage, I believe 1 to 6 or 1 to 7, you get extreme battles 1 to 4, and then it branches off. So make sure you are jumping on those ones. And then of course you've got the new awakening equipment on the harder stages. So here we are, we have all these stats here. You can, of course, Zenkai Title is just going to get a gold background. We got a few of these things here. So his Z abilities, you need to limit break him to 3-star to enhance them to at least a 22% to freeze the saga base blast attack during the battle. And then of course you got all of those guys along, but they're not the important ones. The ones we really want to look at is the Zenkai ability. So unlock Zenkai ability 1, increase the following stats of the character that are both purple element and extreme. So for purple and extreme elements, you're going to get a plus 15% base strike defense and a 15 base blast defense. Then once you get into Zenkai 2, once again, these all go to your purple / extreme. You're going to get a 20% strike defense, a 20% blast defense. That was on Zenkai 2. Zenkai 3, 25% strike defense, 25% blast defense. Zenkai 4, you're going to get a 30% on your strike and blast defense. So at least you want to get him to at least a Zenkai 4 to get anything out of this one, really. No, sorry, I said Zenkai 4. It's meant to be Zenkai 7. Got Zenkai 3, 5 and 7. So 4 and 6, you're not really going to get that much of a buff to it, but Zenkai 5, you should get a 25%, and then Zenkai 7, you're going to get a 30%, which, to be honest, is a little bit underwhelming for what it is, but it's a free unit. I thought they was going to at least put like a 40% on the Zenkai 7, but that's why I was reading it as Zenkai 4. I thought it was going to go up a bit more, but to be honest, 5% on each time you go up isn't bad, to be honest. Isn't that bad. So then of course you can get other things with him, but they're not important. The next thing we really want to look at is the equipment info. So we're getting the awakening release of your key, which is the release date of, where is it? should be down here. Release your key. So we got the awakening state of him, which of course you could have got him from previous events. Here's a silver type equipment, so not that good, but he's got the awaken now, which makes it better. So he had a 15% health to base, the base health, sorry. He had 18% to strike attack and strike defense, which of course goes along hand in hand with your Zenkai, which is really good. Only one of them is assigned to you, and then his third slot is another 18% to base blast and base defense, which once again, it goes hand in hand with his Zenkai updates. But here they go all the way to 30% now, 30%. So you do really want to buff up this unit or buff up this equipment, because 30% on top of the 30% that he's getting on his Zenkai 7, you're gonna laugh, man. You're gonna laugh. Downfall, his health doesn't really go up too much. Maybe the minimum goes up. The minimum goes up to from a 3 to a 8, so up by 5, but his max is still a 15. So it could be good, it could be bad, depending on whereabouts you go with it. Make sure you've got enough erasers or slot removers for those ones, and then of course you get your normal silver equipments there, which probably would be good to get, especially if I'm predicting that they're going to bring out the Ginyu Force units in the future. But guys, that is the information we got for this Zenkai Extreme I keep on saying Gohan, Krillin. Make sure you are jumping this one, because he is going to be a mad unit to get. He will be great for, of course, your extreme units, your purple units, as it says there, your Frieza Saga units. So make sure you are jumping on it, and he is a free to play unit. So guys, why do you not want to jump on this one? And of course you can get your extra chronos, your equipments, your Rising Souls, etc. like that. So make sure you are jumping on those ones, guys. But that is it for me today. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more in the future. And until next time, peace.